You know, we talk a lot about Donald Trump on the show, don't know if you noticed. But once in a while, it's nice to stop looking at all the horrible things Donald Trump is doing and focus instead on the horrible things his cabinet is doing. And tonight we do that in a new segment we're calling Skeletons in the Cabinet. That was a very direct little graphic we had there.
Hey, yeah, literal.
Skeletons in the cabinet. It's cabinet. What do you expect to be in there? Skeleton.
Yep.
Tonight's skeleton, head of the Environmental Protection Agency, Scott Pruitt. Scott Pruitt is no stranger to the Environmental Protection Agency because when he was Oklahoma Attorney General, he sued the EPA more than a dozen times. Putting Pruitt in charge of the EPA is like putting Voldemort in charge of Hogwarts, which, of course, is impossible because Trump already picked him to run Health and Human Services. And since a lot of Voldemort fans here tonight. A lot of Voldemort fans, misunderstood. And no, he was a really nice student, Voldemort. So nice. Very smart. Very smart. And since taking office, Pruitt has spent more time protecting himself than the environment because, unlike previous heads of the EPA, Pruitt is hiring a dozen more agents to work in shifts, providing him around-the-clock protection. Over a dozen? To put that into perspective, Eric Trump only has 2 Secret Service agents, and that's just to keep him from choking on loose change. But it's delicious. Quarters are delicious. Shiny. But don't worry, the EPA is taking some action because last week, Pruitt pulled EPA scientists out of a climate change conference talk. Oh, that is a nerd punishment. Gentlemen, you cannot participate in that academic conference. I'm also banning USB drives on lanyards and debates on whether Marvel has overextended its universe. For the record, it has. And according to the EPA's official statement, the scientists would be permitted to attend but not speak because it is not an EPA conference. Yes, EPA scientists can speak only at EPA conferences, just like only guys named Ted can give TED Talks. And that's who they mean. That's who they mean, that guy right there. He's a good guy. You'd like him.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. And who is behind this inflammatory, wildly political event that Pruitt doesn't want scientists speaking at? The Narragansett Bay Estuary Program. That's right, NBEP. And now scientists and citizens alike are protesting Pruitt's muzzling of the EPA. Great job, Scott Pruitt. If you hadn't made such a big deal out of this, nobody would even be talking about the Narragansett Bay Estuary Program. Most people don't even know what the hell an estuary is. Until today, I thought having too much estuary is what caused men to grow breasts. But,
yeah, something like that, right?
But with Pruitt in charge, the silencing of climate scientists could continue, which means they will need to figure out a way to communicate their findings at conferences where they're allowed to attend but not speak. And I believe they can do that with a simple game of charades. John, will you help me out?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will convey to you an environmental idea.
Yeah, I'll see. I got you.
This is an environmental idea. Here we go.
3 words. You're running, walking. Hey, something big, huge. Trump's ego. Death. Planet Earth. Dying. Anthropogenic mass extinction.
Yes!
Got it. Yes.
Or these scientists could get their point across through the art of mime. More powerful hurricanes. Deforestation forcing animals into smaller habitats. Or this. Only because I'm good at it. And of course, without saying a word, all of these scientists can deliver a powerful message to Scott Pruitt. We'll be right back.